Hey, it's studio time. The Locals Lounge at Radio 94.9. Send your band submissions to Nate at radio949colorado.com.
All right, welcome back to Studio 94.9. It's the Locals Lounge at Radio 94.9. Nate Wild once again with you. And we got our guests in the studio today. We're on location at the Music District. And finally, we are doing the Post Paradise show. Welcome, guys and gals.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, we were scheduling for a while, weren't we?
Yeah, we finally did it, man, and I'm excited. We've got Nick, Amy, Mark, and Brian. Now, let's start off just introducing me, the listeners who may not be familiar with you too much, to Post Paradise. Give me a little bio.
The elevator pitch.
Yeah.
We are a 4-piece alternative rock band with a lead cello. So, to anybody that can't see us right now, which is everybody listening, anyone not in this room with us, basically, the thing you're hearing is a cello. You're going to be like, what's that? It's a cello. So it's an electric cello, so doesn't even look like the cello you think you're
Frankenstein.
It's like, it could be a crossbow, it could be a spaceship. It's got kind of
praying mantis.
Yeah. Totally. So we play energetic rock songs, and we have a great time doing it.
Nice. Give me a little history of the band, if you could.
Yeah, we've been around for a while, Fort Collins. The last few years, we've put out 3 essentially full-length records. The last record we did, we actually split into 2 EPs. One came out at the end of 2015. The last one just came out at the end of last year.
Okay.
And that's called Bring It to Life, side A and B. So we did kind of like a record thing, and it's kind of fun because you get both sides, put them together. It's one image. So we've been touring that for the last basically 2 years. We had like kind of a Midwest thing we've been hitting hard. So, and when we're home, we play Hoties, we play Aggie, we play the Music District for radio interviews.
Yeah.
All the fun stuff. The city's been really, really good to us. It's been a great city to be from, which is, it's nice traveling, but it's always really, really nice coming home.
Nice.
So, yeah.
For sure. Tell me kind of how the band came together. Its synthesis, if you would.
So I was running a band in Florida for many years, and then that band broke up, and I followed a girl out to Fort Collins because that's what guys do when they don't have anything else to do. They follow girls around, and that's what I did. Fort Collins was awesome. I was thinking I was probably done with music at that point until going to some shows out here and seeing stuff, and I kind of started writing songs again. And about a year went by, and I was like, I should put something together, just have some fun,
Yeah.
And did that, and I was like, well, instead of a second guitar, let me look for something just wacky, and we'll put a cello in the band and see how that goes. And Amy was the first person to audition. And
he found me on MySpace.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
To give you an idea of when that was.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was, that started going, and then, Mark's been with us now for 5 years.
All right.
And then
we found
Brian's
him on
been with us
Craigslist.
for 2.
Craigslist.
Yeah, Craigslist finds. Brian and I had played in some other kind of side projects years ago, and when we needed a bass player, it's like, hey, what you up to? He was like, actually, I'm in Delaware right now. Like, I'm in Delaware. Which is like, all right, we'll get back here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some shows. I think we hit the road like weeks after you joined the band, something like
Yeah,
that.
it was about a month,
trial
yeah.
by fire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Very
Yeah.
cool. Right on.
Try to keep it concise, but I'll just keep talking until you stop.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
that was a good little elevator pitch. We'll call it. Let's play a tune. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
The first one is called "The Light You Follow." Can you tell me a little bit about this song?
For sure. So this is off of the side B, the record we just came out with last November.
Okay.
Second track on there. Let me see. It's about trying to live up to expectations and being as good as you can be for the people around you, and I like to be vague. I'm not gonna.
All right,
I never spell it out. So
Open to interpretation.
He doesn't even tell us what the songs are about.
It's like, G, C, D, A, E minor. Go.
The next song is called A Minor Jam. Hope you guys like it.
Cool. Well, once again, it's Post Paradise in the studio with me, Nick, Amy, Mark, Brian. We are at the Music District. This is called "The Light You Follow." Go for it.
I wanna take you back in time. Help me remember
Yeah. Post Paradise, everybody. The lights you follow. You guys are awesome. It's
Thank you,
Studio
sir.
94.9, the Locals
You're
Lounge at
awesome.
Radio 94.9. Thank you. I'm Nate Wild, joined by Nick, Amy, Mark, and Brian of Post Paradise here. Now, I want to kind of dissect the band, if I could, here a little bit. You know, get to know you guys individually a little better.
In other words, Nick, back away from the mic.
No, let's go through, each member of the band and tell me kind of how, you evolved as a musician. Who has influenced you over the years as, a guitar player, bass player, cello, whatever, just a musician. Nick, start with you.
Definitely a '90s rock guy. That was where I cut my teeth.
I can see that.
I
Totally,
didn't have like a lot of people had like a dad that would be like, oh, you got to listen to some this and that, and it's like that. I was just kind of on my own. My mom would bring home discs and stuff, and it was definitely some Smashing Pumpkins as far as like guitar playing. Billy
Nice.
Corgan, like I still can't play a traditional solo. Like I have no interest in it. I want something that just sounds so much like you take the tube and you crack half of it, and then it's just. It's got to be like the most unbridled, fuzzed out, whatever the hell, to make it interesting to me.
Yeah, all right.
So that's kind of where I started my guitar journey, which doesn't help when you want to get technically good because you're just doing random things. Lately, it's definitely been a lot of like this band called the Deer Hunter, Circus Survive, a lot of that kind of stuff. I definitely cut my teeth on the '90s stuff, but I've listened to it to death. So I'm always looking for that next thing that's gonna like impress me, I guess.
Okay.
And it can't be. It's got to rock, but it's also got to be a little like non-standard, non-traditional out there. Like who's pushing the envelope, kind of thing.
Yeah. What's your favorite Pumpkins album?
I would say, I probably listen to Melancholy most, just because no song is alike.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
really love that. I love the fact that, and like that Deer Hunter band that I'm really into lately. I just discovered them in January, even though they've been around for 12 years. But no record is the same, and everything's
Okay.
sometimes it's orchestral, other times it's like, was that a show tune? Other times it's straight up indie rock, like just awesome tones and players, and that's the kind of stuff I've really been like super into lately. I've been playing a lot more piano and stuff like that.
All right, yeah.
Writing new stuff that way. So
Nice.
It's been fun. It is
Cool.
a journey,
Oh, yeah, always. Let's see. Brian, what about you, man?
Well, this is always a tough question. I grew up in Chicago, I listened to a lot of blues and stuff when I was a
Okay,
kid.
yeah, totally.
And music that my parents listened to around the house, too. So I've always been really into just, like, all genres of music, I guess. So maybe the first time I really ever noticed bass in music was in listening to the Beatles.
Okay,
Paul
yeah.
McCartney.
Yeah.
Because I think bass can kind of be one of those instruments that if you're not dissecting the music, you don't always hear it or something
Right,
like that.
right.
So, but yeah, and then the first band that I played bass in was kind of like a dub hip hop project.
Nice.
So, and I
All
did
right.
that for a long time. So, that's kind of how I cut my teeth playing bass, I guess. So yeah, I like a lot of I like spaces in the bass line, so I appreciate players that like utilize empty space.
All right.
I know that might sound weird or something, but
It's registering in my brain. I got it.
cool.
It's the notes you don't play.
It's the notes you don't play, exactly. Amy, tell me your story.
So I grew up playing classically.
'Kay.
I played in orchestras and symphonies, and I didn't play anything but classical music until I joined this band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is my first non-traditional cello adventure.
Yeah.
And the first band that kind of opened my mind up to that was Matson Jones. They were a Fort Collins band.
Okay. All right.
And they had like two cello girls that would sing and play cello, and they had like drums and an upright bass, and they just played in this like really cool percussive bizarre. It was kind of like indie. It was very strange. I'd never heard anything like it, and I saw
All
them
right.
and I was like, I could do that.
That could be
And-
me.
Yeah, and then like weeks later, Nick emailed me, and it was
Oh, really?
serendipitous and bizarre. But yeah, like I love seeing cello in different genres and different things like that. So like Murder by Death has an amazing cellist, and we have like local people like Ian Cook in Denver, and he does like looping stuff, and
Okay.
I love seeing the different ways you can do it because everybody is so technically diverse and weird, and it's it's really fun.
Right. Whose names are all over your cello?
So Nick actually helped me to get this cello. He got a bunch of our friends and fans to pitch in and get me an electric cello for my birthday 3 years ago. So everybody who pitched in signed the side of the cello.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Huh,
And
sweet.
Nick had signed up high, but it rubbed off like the first couple.
Oh,
of
no.
There's actually a few of them that are starting to go.
You could probably sign it again.
We'll have to
You know.
just like,
I mean, I see
go
him every
over
once
it.
in
I was going to say, you guys probably see each other quite a bit, right? All right. And Mark, what about you, man?
So I started out on trumpet.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Oddly enough, yep. I was always in marching band. I was always in band from 6th grade on, and then I found the drums one day over at my buddy's house, and then I fell in love with that.
Nice.
Much to my parents' chagrin.
Yeah,
And the
totally
neighbors'
right.
Chagrin, yeah. But yeah, so I did drum corps for a year after high school. That was really cool. It's kind of like boot camp for
Yeah.
musicians, you know.
Okay.
They're really hoping it would straighten you out, huh?
Yeah, no such
Hope
luck.
in one hand. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
kidding, sorry.
So I'm actually originally from Florida, which is oddly enough where Nick's from also.
Yeah.
A lot of people I think in Fort Collins come from Florida.
pretty
Whether,
much
whether or
as
not
long as you
that's
leave,
good or
you know?
bad, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I was without my drum kit for a long time, going from apartment to apartment without any place to set up and play.
Yeah.
Because I respect my neighbors enough not to want to
It's
make their
rough
lives
to be
miserable.
a drummer where
It
you
can
have to
be.
have an apartment. Yeah.
It can be. But finally got into a situation where I felt like I could set up and play again. My dad was nice enough to ship me my drums from Charlotte,
Nice.
which that was really nice. And then just about a month later, I got into this cover band, and that was kind of like the first. That was where I kind of cut my teeth in live shows.
Okay.
Because I'd been playing forever, but I'd never really been in a rock band, like
Right.
a real rock band, and that was really fun. And that was very kind of educational. And then I found it was very strange because I was just kind of feeling a little unsatisfied one day, and I was just on Craigslist, and I just noticed Nick's ad. and it was-
Unsatisfied on Craigslist. Is that a
yeah. I'm not the first one.
There's
I'm
a
sure.
column.
Yeah. Well, unsatisfied on Craigslist. Let me respond to your problem thusly. But so yeah, it just kind of worked out randomly. I wasn't looking for a new band. I just kind of happened to see this ad, and I said, "Oh, that kind of sounds interesting. I'll check them out." And so I shot Nick an email, and it just kind of worked out great. And that was 5 years ago, and hundreds of shows ago.
we
and
are.
Yeah, and I haven't looked back. So it's been great.
Nice. Awesome. Well, cool. Let's play some more music. What do you say?
Indeed.
The next tune is called Generator. Tell me about this one a little bit, if you could.
This was this is a song where it's the song that opens up our Bring It to Life double EP
All right.
thing. So it's the first track on side A, and it was one of the ones that's gone through. I hesitate to say the most changes, but we learned a lot on this last record about pre-production, and we had a little more time than we usually have in the studio, which was really nice. So we worked with Andrew Berlin at the Blasting Room, who Amy had actually worked with him. She played cello on the Rise Against record, the last record that
Really?
they did there. So,
What? I didn't know that.
I played on the song "People Live Here."
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You lived
Yeah.
lived here and
I don't
passed.
know, I always forget.
And
I
a
should
B side too. I don't know if they've released it yet, but
Yeah, there was another one, but
I've
I've never heard the other one.
and we'd known Andrew for a while, but we never actually worked with him.
Yeah.
She's just like, I really like what he did and the cello tone and the da-da-da. So we went
Plus,
that
he's like
way,
the most adorable human being ever, and he's so easy to work
Yeah.
with and just like positive, and it's awesome.
But we got to the studio for our first day, and there was some kind of thing going on. They had to have another like a Descendants song that they were working on or something like that
Yeah.
went over, so they bumped us for the day, and we're just like. But they were just mixing, so the A room was still open, and Andrew's like, "Well, why don't we just do pre-pro for a day while you're here, and we'll work it out." And this was the song that we kind of had the most questions about. We were just like, "Well, we're not really sure what this is going to be." We spent most of the day just kind of working through all the things, and yeah, it came together, and we've been super happy with it. It's been one of the best songs for us, I think, when we travel. People resonate with this one, which is really cool. So. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's kind of a love song,
Okay, I was gonna say, what's it about? What are the lyrics about? It's a love song.
Yeah, it's metaphorical, of course.
All right.
But, just so I can hide all that meaning, just tuck it away.
Is it open to interpretation?
Probably.
All right.
That's
cool.
That's for everyone else to decide.
Yeah. All right. Once again, it's Post Paradise, Studio 94.9. This is called Generator. Take it away.
She starts me up like a generator. I just don't know if I lose control when we're together. I know. Let me tell you about her sweetness. You know she hurts my teeth. She's my one and only weakness. She's in the air I breathe. And I know she's lying next to me. If she goes, I don't know how I'll sleep. She starts me up like a generator. I just don't know if I lose control when we're together. I know she owns my heart and soul. She makes me reckless, and I don't wanna stop. You could say she's fearless in all the ways I know. She starts me up like a generator. I just don't know if I lose control when we're together. I know she owns my heart and soul. My heart and soul. Right now I don't care how we have to be together. I say with each new day I need you more than ever. Start me up, take me home, a generator for my heart and soul. She starts me up like a generator. I just don't know if I lose control when we're together. I know she owns my heart and
Yes. Generator, Post Paradise, everybody. You guys are awesome. That was
Thanks, man.
It's Studio 94.9, the Locals Lounge at Radio 94.9. We're on location at the Music District. Nick,
In their
Amy,
nice blue room.
Mark,
here.
and Brian. I was
So
going to ask.
spacious.
This is the blue room, right? Okay, yeah. It's like you could drop a pin in here.
It's pretty nice. Not
It's
gonna lie.
amazing. It's beautiful. So the name Post Paradise. Tell me about that. What does that mean exactly?
Short
How much have you
version.
been to Florida?
I've been 3 or 4
Let's
times,
tell you a brief
maybe. No,
history
not a
of
whole
Florida
lot.
Starting in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
so basically, I was in Florida all through middle school, high school, all that stuff, and it's a great place to grow up, to be. I was at vacation land, very much like Southwest Florida, like where it's just retirement
yeah.
places, and it's that kind of thing. Spring break was like the other coast; all the fun stuff happens over there. We were on the Gulf side, so. Everybody you meet every time, it's just everywhere. It's, oh, another day in paradise. Oh, it's paradise. Oh, it's paradise. And when you're like 18 and you want to play music in a place that's only Jimmy Buffett covers, it's just not very, so, I mean, I was in a band there for about 4.5 years, and it's still some of my best friends, are from that band, but just, we're beating our heads against the wall. We toured the East Coast just to get out of Florida. So when I came out here, it was sort of like, oh, this is This feels way more like Paradise to me than that ever did, and we needed a band name really bad. And I honestly can't remember the time when I actually like came up with it. But it was just so like our drummer at the time and Amy were the only three of us that were kind of in the band, just working on songs and stuff. And I was like, well, what do you guys think about? Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's do that. All right, cool. We're done. That's good. Yeah, so that was pretty much the story of that. This is what comes after Paradise.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it.
Paradise shouldn't be what you strive for all the time,
Right.
It may not be all it's cracked up to be.
I dig it. You got any alligator stories?
Yeah, but to protect the innocent, probably. I have known people that have caught and eaten alligators.
Oh,
like
cool.
it's very
You're not
illegal.
allowed to? Oh.
No, they're protected. It's crazy. But apparently alligator tail is delicious. You can get it, but there's like ways that they
Not that we condone that kind of behavior.
clearly not.
No,
of course.
We
Don't
never.
get near an alligator for any reason. That's just not a
Yeah.
it's not a good
That's just
idea at all.
self-preservation
Yeah.
instinct right there.
No bath salt stories though, right? Because
No,
you kind of came
no.
up here before all that.
Yeah, it
that mess
seems like
happened.
there.
Yeah.
I have known someone who was chased by the cops and I mean with-
Naked. Oh.
No, but that kind of thing, like Florida Man,
Florida
it
Man.
happens. Like
Yeah.
we've met those people.
Uh-huh.
They really do exist. It's an interesting place. Yeah,
Cool. I like it.
it's more about Florida than about
Maybe
music
when we're
here.
not on the radio, I want to hear an alligator story. Is
Yeah.
that cool? All right. Cool. Well, let's do one more tune with our get together here. Here Comes the Wolves is the title of this track.
So this is kind of an older one. This was one of the first songs we wrote when Mark joined the band. Actually, it was just a riff that Amy and I had been kind of playing with for a long time and never came together. Yeah, and we made a record pretty quick after like 3 months after you joined the band.
Yeah,
and so a lot of them
it
just
was
kind
a
of.
dizzying array of tracks to learn too.
Well, and yeah.
Brian can back me up on that one.
Yep. Yeah, so that was. It seems like every time somebody new joins, we make a record, so it works out.
What's it about?
This is an interesting one. I think I was going through some thinking about music industry things. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And it's a little bit about what you're willing to give up to get what you want. I mean, as you're being a musician for a long time, sometimes there are many opportunities to sacrifice your integrity as a musician or the things that
Totally.
you want to say versus what you think you should. And we always have that joke about if we use like a 4-chord structure, it's like, oh, my wallet just got a little bigger. What happened there?
Verse,
and then
chorus, verse.
And then we'll inevitably change it before we record it. It's like, oh, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, there
okay,
it goes.
yeah.
Right.
So it's a little bit about that sort of thing that you can try as much as you want, but sometimes you know what you need to do, and it's just a decision. Are you going to do it or are you not? Is it worth what you're going to get? Are you going to earn what you're after?
I think we should change the answer and say it's based on the Liam Neeson movie where he fights wolves with
There you go.
tiny bottles on his hands at the end.
I don't think I know
That's
that.
always what I
The
picture.
Gray.
The Gray.
The Gray. Yeah.
It's
Oh, I'm not
ridiculous.
familiar.
So it's about the Gray. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
All right. Post Paradise, Studio 94.9 on location at the Music District. It's Here Comes the Wolves.
Thank
Awesome. Post Paradise. Is it Here Come the Wolves?
Here Come the Wolves,
Here Come the
yeah.
Wolves. I think I was getting
Liam
my
is-
plurals mixed up.
Here Comes
there.
the Wolf, or
Yeah,
Here Come
yeah,
the Wolf.
Yeah. Here Come
This
the
is-
Wolves.
I think this one actually made it onto a playlist on Spotify because it's kind of funny. Like we don't, look at the numbers all that much and this kind of stuff, but like we checked that one out and it's just got like thousands more plays than their other songs. So it's got to be on some kind of thing. But,
Everybody's
yeah.
looking for "Here Comes Your Man" by the Pixies, and they're like, "Hey, how about this one?"
a little different. Little different.
yeah, a little bit.
So if anyone goes and checks us out on Spotify, that's always like the first track that comes up. So it's-
Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
Look for us on Spotify.
Which we like playing it. So it's.
There you go.
If
There
we
you
don't
go.
get that money, Beyonce gets it. So help us out instead of her. She doesn't
Let's
need
be
it.
honest. She gets it anyway.
She doesn't need it.
She gets it.
She
Her and
needs
Jay Z
it.
get it. All right.
We
It's
might
a
have earned
studio.
like $1 on that song. That's
Yeah,
it.
each even.
You guys buying the beers later?
Done.
Cool. It's Studio 94.9 Post Paradise joining me today. We're on location at the Music District. Now, before we wrap it up, tell me what's next for you guys.
Oh my. Show-wise, we're doing the Underground Music Showcase in Denver at the end of the month. So we're going to be doing. We have 2 shows actually. We're playing. It's our first time headlining a stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Friday night we're closing down Illegal Pete's for that festival, and then Saturday we're doing a Mishawaka showcase at UMS, which is going to be the Irish Rover. So it's cool because people just bypass for the whole weekend, but
Yeah.
they have 2 chances to accidentally stumble upon us, which would be nice.
Cool.
Both places have food, so you
Yeah.
can get a snack.
Yes.
And then we're bringing a band out from Madison that we have played with many times when we go out there, and they always help us out and super cool. Called Lords of the Trident.
Okay.
And it's just fantastic. That's going to be at the Downtown Artery on August 3rd.
Oh yeah. That's where you guys are breaking the world record.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the earlier portion of the day. So we're gonna. It's just a little thing. We're gonna break a world record for the world's longest effects pedal chain.
Yeah.
No big deal. Then we'll go play a show with the most metal band on earth, and that's their tagline. But I would have to agree.
Yeah, they're super rad.
They're
Think just
kind of like Guar, but medieval.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
They're just the 2 guitarists are just flawless shredders, and it's it's power metal. It's
Yeah,
very
okay.
very theatrical. There's confetti. There's
Like Dragon Force Guar, baby.
Yeah, Dragon Force,
Yeah.
very
Okay,
yeah.
alright.
He's
Costumes
actually
are involved.
Nice.
Fire. They
Oh,
set
it's-
things on
yeah.
fire.
yeah they say
Flaming microphones.
It's pretty great.
yeah a sword that shoots confetti of the crowd. It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
They've been good friends of ours for a long time, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
And Stella Luce is on that bill as well.
Stella Luce,
indeed, Yep. So that's for the local stuff. We're doing a little bit of a out of state run in September, and then we have a hopefully big thing in October. It's going to pan out, and then we've been writing
Sweet.
pretty much all year, which has been super nice. So we're actually in pre-pro with our kind of producer back and forth, getting some stuff ready and working things out as we do our little smattering of shows in Colorado this summer. So hopefully we can record next year. We kind of said this year we're going to take it a little easier.
Yeah.
Since Mark joined the band, we haven't actually stopped. We took like December off last year, which is the first time
It
we've
was
taken a month
weird.
with just family stuff and
And you're just beating him to death is what you're doing.
just in
Welcome to
general.
the band.
It's true though. I mean, it's just such a lifestyle for us now. So
Yeah.
it's almost weird to have we have 3 weekends off in a row, and it's just like, hey,
Don't
we
know
can
what
do
to
this
do with
radio
it.
thing. Let's put this in. So we still
Nice.
didn't take any time off, but so we're really looking forward to recording again and doing all that stuff. So probably a lot more road time in
Nice.
2018. So
Right on.
we'll see.
Well, cool. Can't thank you guys enough for taking time out of your day.
Well, thank you for dealing with our scheduling.
Absolutely. I'm flexible. I don't have anything to do. Also want to thank the Music District big time. This is the second one we've done here.
Absolutely. And thanks Shane behind the board there. Yeah.
The
Thank you,
man.
Shane.
And just thanks for sharing your music with the people and sharing your stories today.
Thanks for giving us a place to do so.
Woo.